Yo, what's up everybody? It's Travel Treasures here, and listen up because today we're about to embark on a journey. We're talking about Denmark, one of the happiest countries on earth, and I'm about to show you why. This is your ultimate travel guide to the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Denmark. Let's do this. First up, we're hitting the ground running in Copenhagen, the energetic capital of Denmark. This city is a captivating blend of modern and historic. Think colorful buildings, charming canals, and more bikes than people. Trust me, you'll want to rent a bike to explore this city like a true Copenhagener. Speaking of exploration, let's talk about Tivoli Gardens. This amusement park is an absolute must-visit. Imagine classic fairground rides, beautiful gardens, and even live music and performances. And while we're on the topic of fairy tales, you can't miss out on the iconic Little Mermaid statue. It's a piece of Danish history and a perfect photo op. Now let's talk about Nyhavn, the picturesque harbor that's practically synonymous with Copenhagen. The colorful buildings lining the canal are straight out of a storybook. Grab a coffee, soak in the atmosphere, and just enjoy the vibe. Before we move on, I gotta mention Christiania, a self-proclaimed autonomous neighborhood built on alternative lifestyles, art, and a relaxed attitude towards certain substances. Next stop, we're heading to Aarhus, Denmark's second largest city and a cultural powerhouse. This city is buzzing with creativity, and you'll feel it the moment you arrive. Let's start with Eros Aarhus Art Museum, a modern art lover's paradise. This place is home to mind-bending installations, thought-provoking exhibitions, and even a panoramic rooftop walkway that offers stunning views of the city. Now, for a journey back in time, head to the Old Town Open Air Museum. This living, breathing museum takes you straight back to the 16th to 19th centuries with its preserved houses, workshops, and even a working windmill. But Aarhus isn't just about the past. The Latin Quarter is the place to be for all things trendy and delicious. And if you're looking for a dose of nature, head to the Aarhus Botanical Garden. This peaceful oasis in the heart of the city is the perfect place to relax, recharge, and escape the urban hustle and bustle. Get ready for a dose of fairy tale magic as we venture into Odense, the birthplace of the one and only Hans Christian Andersen. This charming city is filled with whimsical touches and nods to the famous storyteller. Start your Odense adventure by exploring the Hans Christian Andersen Museum. This place is dedicated to the life and works of the renowned author, and it's full of interactive exhibits, original manuscripts, and even a recreation of his childhood home. Take a stroll through the cobblestone streets of the Old Town. You'll find colorful half-timbered houses, quaint shops, and cozy cafes that will make you feel like you've stepped straight into a Hans Christian Andersen story. The city is also home to the impressive Egeskov Castle, a stunning Renaissance water castle surrounded by beautiful gardens. It's like something out of a dream. Chapter 4, Roskilde, Vikings, and Rock and Roll. Hold on tight because we're traveling back in time to Roskilde, a city steeped in history and with a surprisingly modern twist. First up, we're setting sail for the Viking Ship Museum. This place is a must-visit for any history buff. You'll see original Viking ships, learn about their incredible seafaring skills, and even witness live demonstrations of traditional boat-building techniques. Now let's fast forward a few centuries and talk about Roskilde Festival. This iconic music festival is one of the largest in Europe, attracting music lovers from all over the world. The city is also home to the impressive Roskilde Cathedral, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the burial place of numerous Danish kings and queens. While you're exploring the city, take some time to wander along the charming harbor. Chapter 5, Skagen, where two seas collide. Get ready to experience the raw beauty of Denmark's northernmost point, Skagen. This place is where the North Sea and the Baltic Sea meet, creating a dramatic and constantly changing landscape. First things first, you have to witness the natural spectacle of Grenen. This is the very tip of Denmark, where you can stand with one foot in the North Sea and the other in the Baltic Sea. Next, head to Rabjergmile, a migrating sand dune that's constantly on the move. And while you're in Skagen, make sure to visit the Skagen Museum. This museum celebrates the Skagen painters, a group of artists who were drawn to the area's unique light and landscapes in the late 19th century. The town itself is incredibly charming with its yellow houses, cobblestone streets, and cozy harbor. Chapter 6, Bornholm Island Paradise. Next, we're hopping over to Bornholm, a picturesque island located in the Baltic Sea. This place is known for its stunning natural beauty, charming towns, and fascinating history. One of the best ways to explore Bornholm is by bike. The island is crisscrossed by well-maintained bike paths that wind through rolling hills, lush forests, and along the dramatic coastline. Speaking of coastline, you have to check out Hammershoes, the largest medieval fortress ruin in northern Europe. Perched on a cliff top overlooking the sea, this place is straight out of a history book. Rønne, the island's capital, is a bustling harbor town with colorful houses and a lively atmosphere. Gudjem is a picturesque fishing village with cobblestone streets and cozy cafes. Duodi Beach, with its fine white sand, is a must-visit. Chapter 7. Aalborg, History, Zoo, and Aquavit. Get ready to experience the vibrant city of Aalborg, located in the heart of North Jutland. This place is a blend of history, culture, and modern attractions. First up, we're heading to Aalborg Zoo, home to over 1,500 animals from around the world. From majestic polar bears to playful monkeys, this zoo has something for everyone. And don't miss the impressive Big Cat House, where you can get up close and personal with lions, tigers, and jaguars. Next, let's delve into the city's history at Aalborg's Castle. This well-preserved Renaissance castle dates back to the 16th century and offers a glimpse into Aalborg's past. Now let's talk about Aalborg's waterfront. This revitalized area is home to trendy restaurants, bars with outdoor seating, and even a cool street food market. And while you're in Aalborg, you have to try the local specialty, aquavit. Prepare to be transported to the world of Shakespeare as we arrive in Elsinore, also known as Helsingør. This historic town is home to Kronborg Castle, the legendary setting of Hamlet. First things first, you have to visit Kronborg Castle. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not only a stunning Renaissance castle, but also a place steeped in history and literary significance. Explore the castle ramparts, descend into the eerie dungeons, and imagine Hamlet delivering his famous soliloquies. Each summer, Kronborg Castle hosts a Shakespeare festival with performances of Hamlet and other Shakespearean plays taking place within the castle walls. The town itself is incredibly charming, with its cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and lively harbor. Take a stroll along the waterfront, grab a coffee at a cozy cafe, and soak in the atmosphere. And while you're in Elsinore, make sure to visit the Maritime Museum of Denmark. Get ready to step back in time as we arrive in Ribe, Denmark's oldest town. This charming town is like a living museum, with its well-preserved medieval architecture and fascinating Viking history. First things first, you have to wander through Ribe's enchanting streets, admire the colorful, half-timbered houses, peek into quaint courtyards, and imagine what life was like centuries ago. Next, head to Ribe Vikingi Center. This living history museum brings the Viking Age to life through authentic reconstructions of Viking houses, workshops, and even a warship. You can interact with costumed Vikings, learn about their daily lives, and even witness traditional crafts and activities. Now let's talk about Ribe Cathedral. Step inside to admire the soaring ceilings, stained glass windows, and intricate carvings. Prepare to be amazed as we arrive at Egeskov Castle, one of the most beautiful Renaissance water castles in Europe. This place is like something out of a fairy tale, with its moats, towers, and stunning gardens. First things first, you have to explore the castle itself, wander through lavishly decorated rooms, admire antique furniture and art, and learn about the castle's fascinating history. And don't miss the castle's impressive collection of vintage cars and motorcycles. Next, get lost in Egeskov's sprawling gardens. From formal Renaissance gardens with intricate hedges and fountains to a whimsical bamboo maze, there's something for everyone. And make sure to check out the impressive rose garden, home to over 100 different varieties of roses. While you're at Egeskov, take a stroll through the surrounding parkland. And there it is, guys, your ultimate guide to the top 10 must-visit places in Denmark. From the vibrant streets of Copenhagen to the fairy tale castles and charming towns, Denmark has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more epic travel guides, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Let me know in the comments below which of these amazing places you're most excited to visit. And if you have any questions about Denmark or need more travel tips, feel free to ask. Until next time, safe travels.